record are meant to be broken. If someone wants to break this record, that man will be a tired man. So I used to be a fast bowler. I'm not lying here. Dhoni felt no demons on me. Anil is one of the best friends of mine, playing days onwards. Dhoni made him, Ashwin.
After the experiences that I've shared with you in terms of being in the same dressing room, I was a bit overawed initially. I thought such a great man coming and sitting in the dressing room in CSK and RCB. But then you always made all of us feel extremely comfortable. And
we have to treat the youngsters very well and welcome them. So I always felt, so I make sure that whenever the youngsters come, go sit with them, talk to them, and have dinner with them, and make them comfortable, then you get best out of them.
Correct.
Otherwise, if you try to push them, they're scared, they're nervous, your nerves go. So always in Sri Lanka, all the players in modern generation, like Sanat to everyone, Sangha to everyone, did to the youngsters, welcomed very well every time in the team.
Yeah, and we never felt it, be it we were young players at that time, be it me, Ashwin, or any of these guys. Get to Ashwin in a moment, but that's the sort of culture that the Chennai Super Kings team have built, the legacy that they've built over the years. And it started back then, won the double in 2010. But there were a couple of disappointments for you in between that. After winning the 96 final, the 2007 final, 2011 final, we have to get on one man. We have to get about MS Dhoni. And how was it just bowling to him, be it international cricket, bowling to him in the nets in CSK? What did you think of him? What do you think of MS Dhoni?
MS Dhoni, people all think, right, this is my opinion, think as a captain only.
Yeah.
But as a batsman, he's in the top, right? You have to understand him. He's such a good player. Yeah. And when he started, when he playing, he was, no other player can play like him because so dangerous.
Yeah.
Then because of his captaincy, he mellowed down and he learned how to finish matches.
Yeah.
So for the team.
Yeah.
Sake of that, he has given his flair, like, how he wants to play. He has taken out for the team and played in a different way. But his record is in one day and T20 is no better than anyway. The top class players who have the same record is there.
Yeah. So
bowling to him is something. He also very clever person. He learns a lot bowling.
Yeah.
So that 3 season, I bowled to him a lot. But when it comes to Test cricket, I little bit got over him because I know my game in Test cricket.
Yeah.
But one day cricket, he always dominates. Like, because of he was playing me every time. So that's what IPL has done to Indian cricket. Because if a youngster coming, right, to play, we'll say, you are in the team, Bradley is bowling. Nobody, so Bradley always 150 kilometers per hour. Not many times you would have faced that time.
In
right?
domestic cricket.
Domestic cricket or whatever. You come in the nets, you face him. So you get used to that. And when you see Bradley in the match, no demons. So that's the way Dhoni felt, no demons on me because I was mesmerizing.
So it was true. Do you think he could pick your Dusra and that's why he promoted himself ahead of Yuvraj in the 2011?
See, that's a whole secret about it. UV is a very good player of spin.
Yeah.
Right? Or spin or left-hand spin, he just smashes you.
Yeah.
But somehow mentally he had a problem with me, he can't play.
Yeah.
He got out most of the time to me, right?
Yeah.
So, UV was, in the World Cup, he's the best player.
Correct.
Right? He was the best player, he's finishing, he was bowling, batting, everything. But to take that decision, see, 2 wickets went, then Virat also went a little bit early. So, 3 wickets is a crucial time, right? If UV would have worked out, right? If I would have bowled, if I would have taken his wicket at the time, 84, 74, 4 or something.
Yeah.
So the pressure is back is to Dhoni and Suresh Raina.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys are there.
Yeah.
One, they can't take any chance or anything, one mistakes. Yeah. So he cleverly, he said, I know how to play Murali. UE is not very comfortable with me. Still, he's the best player, but I will protect him. I'll go. I'll take the. So that's what he did.
And the rest is history, as they say, definitely. I think one of the bigger moments for India was winning that World Cup final. Mutual friend of ours, another off-spinner, R. Ashwin. You saw his journey from a very young man in his CSK days, where he came in, he didn't turn the ball as much, used to take it away, had a predominantly offside field, to now being one of to be spoken in that legends bracket in terms of getting 490 odd wickets. Very, very close to, not yet, about 100 plus wickets are still there, getting closer to Anil Kumble. How have you seen Ashwin's growth, and where do you see him going from here? Because again, test matches are coming for India. What have you seen that is special about Ashwin?
See, Ashwin had very good cricket knowledge.
Yes.
That is one.
Yeah.
He had the talent and we worked hard.
Yeah.
When he CSK time I was there, he was come to speak to me and we used to spot bowl together. So that, and also you have to...
Both of you are cricket nerds as well. Keep on talking.
But you have to thank Dhoni as well.
Yeah.
Dhoni gave so much of to him belief. So Dhoni made him Ashwin, in my opinion, because you can see when we were playing CSK, he made sure he was in the team.
Yeah.
Correct. Right? And he was counting on him. See, why I am saying in counting on him, I can remember still, just as example I give you, we played a match against in South Africa.
Yeah.
CSK versus you were there or you were there,
yeah.
right?
Champions League, yeah.
Champions League
Yeah.
in Port Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right? Match got tied.
Yeah.
I got 15 for 3 wickets when I'm bowling and everything. Bollinger was there, Ashwin was there, and super over went.
Yeah.
And Dhoni, who did give the ball?
Yeah.
To Ashwin.
Correct.
So much of belief.
Correct.
So you had me, you had Bollinger, so he could have gone, but you know, he got smashed to 20 odd runs, but that it can happen anyway, right?
Correct.
So that belief Dhoni has on him, everything. So I feel that Dhoni made him, right, initial stage to become Ashwin. Then after that, Ashwin took his experience and everything, and he became a lethal bowler in every format. But only thing is, what happened was, latter part of it, his fitness didn't give to play the one-day internationals and T20. He was little lacking. So he was little heavy, and sometimes now he's recently worked hard and got back to that. So I think he's wonderful cricketer who have achieved what I want. He's now, I think, 36 or 37. He can go another 2-3 years easily if he keeps his fitness.
Yeah.
And so only thing is, India has more options also, because they look into sometimes when you go to overseas, they look into a left arm spinner more than an off spinner.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't get to play sometimes.
You're correct.
Then they prefer more wrist spinner in the one-day formats and smaller format. That is their criteria of selections and the team management's decision.
Correct.
That's why he get sometimes omitted.
Yeah, you started off saying records aren't meant to be broken, and are meant to be broken rather, and spoke about 800. I don't think it'll be touched, not even by Anderson or even Ashwin. I think it's a bit far off for him. But there's one more record that he's quite close. Most player of the series awards in test matches. You've got 11, Ashwin is on 10. Do you think he'll surpass you?
Yeah, definitely, because he'll be playing for another 2-3 years of test cricket. So it's a man of the series here to come.
Yeah.
See, there will be some resistance also by Jadeja sometimes.
He also
takes a lot of wickets, you know, in subcontinent especially.
Yeah.
See, to be for outside, going to be a man of the match, man of the series, very hard.
Yeah.
Because it is tough.
Yeah.
Right? So when in home country only, because of favorable for spinners, then you have, then When I didn't have competition, so I had my own thing. So only the batsman is my competition, who are the batters,
Correct.
to get the man of the series.
Yeah.
So Ashwin will have a competition with Jadeja, or Jadeja is the preferred bowler to partner to him in the test arena. So I think definitely he will break it.
Yeah, well, there's a very good chance that Ashwin might get a man of the series versus England, because India are playing England, which is streaming on Jio Cinema, and all of India cricket is with us as well.